I think you see this clearly in the story of the person who hides the hoard 1,000 years ago before the dragon gets it. This is on line 22, 34 and following. Some forgotten person had deposited the whole rich inheritance of a high-born race in this ancient cache. Death had come and taken them all in times gone by, and the only one left to tell their tale, the last of their line, could look forward to nothing but the same fate for himself. He foresaw that his joy in the treasure would be brief. He says this as he buries the hoard. Now, earth, hold what earls once held, and heroes can no more. It was mine from you first by honourable men. My own people have been ruined in war. One by one they went down to death, looked their last on sweet life in the hall. And so he mourned as he moved about the world, deserted and alone, lamenting his unhappiness day and night, until death's flood brimmed up his heart. Well, what does that tell you about gold, colleagues? This is in fact a beautiful elegy on the transitoriness of human life and happiness, isn't it? And Anglo-Saxons feel this way really strongly. They really feel how instantaneously happiness is taken from you. You're happy just for a little while. You're young and strong. You're a victorious warrior. You celebrate your victories in the mead hall for just a tiny amount of time. And then old age and sickness and battle or monsters or tragedy take happiness away from you, and you're left in this world on your own, an exile, just waiting for death. Well, here, this is exactly how the person who hides the gold feels. His people have been ruined in war. He dies alone. The treasure meaning nothing to him. What does that tell you about treasure? What is the poet saying about gold? That hoarding is pointless, counterproductive for humans who are going to die. His moral is the moral of Ecclesiastes, isn't it? That all worldly goods are meaningless. Or it's the moral of Jesus, who asks, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Human beings must be doing something else in a good life, the poet is convinced, than pick up money, make a pile of money, and turn it into power. That is not a human life. That is not a good life, I think the poet is saying. What do you think?